with me I have Teun, Vortex, Eielts. I hope I spelled that correctly. Hearthstone player from Netherlands. He's with me today to make an interview, talk about everything, get to know him better. Hello, Vortex, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. I just had my coffee, so I'm ready for today. And yeah, let's do it, man. And
Great.
the pronunciation was almost correct, so that's good.
Great, good to hear. So we had a small introduction about you, but could you tell me a bit more about yourself?
Sure thing. So I'm Teun Eielts. I go by the nickname Vortex. I'm 27 years old, from the Netherlands, and I've been playing games all my life, and card games as well. Started with Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, that's about me.
Great, that's great. And so does your battle tag have any special meaning or significance? How did you come up with it?
Well, actually, it does. Well, first when you're young, like you're 12, and you have like a nickname like Killer, and you get older, and then you're like, what is this nickname? It doesn't make any sense. It's like stupid. So I was playing a new card set of Yu-Gi-Oh came out, and there was a card called Lightning Vortex. Like it's a pretty bad card, but when I saw it, I was like, Vortex, that sounds cool. And then I just picked Vortex and kept it since then.
That's awesome. That's how most of us pick up our nicknames anyhow, anyways.
Yeah.
How did you pick up Hearthstone and what do you like most about it?
Um, how well I was playing League of Legends, and I played it for about a year or a year and a half, and I kept watching Twitch, and I saw all these pro players in League of Legends playing Hearthstone during their games, and I was like, "Fuck, I can play this game way better than they can. Why are they pro?" And then it was closed beta, so I couldn't get in. But the first thing I did, I just bought a key online, and I started playing, and then I realized I was good because I had the background of other card games as well. So it hurt my eyes when I saw them play. So then I wanted to play myself.
That's interesting. And did you play League of Legends competitively or just for fun?
Well, I played about a year. So the first thing when I got to level 30, I played it like ranked, and I got silver or something. But like in a year progress, I made it to diamond. But then like I figured out Hearthstone, and then I completed like I forgot about League of Legends and just focused on Hearthstone. I still played sometimes. Like it's sad I was diamond, but like if I play now, I feel like a pleb, so I don't enjoy it that much.
Alright. How do you approach each season in Hearthstone and what strategies do you use to climb to the top of the rankings, legend, etc.?
Well, I think it's really important to be uh, know what deck is gonna be good. Like if you find the correct deck before everyone else starts playing it, you have a huge advantage by using that deck to climb up quickly. So what I like, I'm not a great deck builder, but I know a lot of people and I research a lot. So before I like getting to legend is like you can do with almost any deck, but like getting to top legend, I think like if you have the correct deck, it helps a lot. So I research a lot and I use that strategy. And also, it's always important to looking back at your stats, see what you face a lot, and tech correctly against those decks.
I see, that's an interesting approach. What style of decks do you prefer playing and do you enjoy the current meta?
I enjoy playing like mid-range control decks. It just makes you, yeah, like it gives you way more decisions to make. So if you make the correct decisions and like you win the games, because of the decisions, it just feels way more rewarding than playing aggro, and that's what I enjoy. That's why I enjoy those types of decks. And if I enjoy the current meta, well, since Hearthstone came out, like there's a lot of different things. People are still trying things, but yeah, I enjoy it. It hasn't changed too much because it's only like 3 wings now. But you see like the Beast Root coming out. Um, And yeah, this I tried Discard Warlock, didn't really work for me. So, but yeah, I do enjoy it. You still have the most popular decks, so like the normal Druid, like Teun decks. So yeah,
And you can always experiment with new decks now that all the
Yeah,
cards are
indeed.
coming out.
I like that. You want to be the first person to find a good deck, so and then everyone copies that deck, of course. But yeah, you want to be the first one to find it.
Yeah, it's meta breaking. So you are in charge of making some changes in Hearthstone. What would you change personally?
I would actually like you have secrets, they trigger in your enemy turn, right? So I would also like something like hand effects. So let's say you summon a minion in your own turn, and your enemy is holding a card that says, if your opponent plays a heal card, activate this card. So you can always hold it in your hand, and it activates automatically on something what your opponent does. So I think that's like a pretty neat effect. Makes you play around things. So if I would give an example of a card, maybe like 4 mana, 2/2, summon this minion if your opponent heals, and then negate the effect or something like that. But then yeah, like I don't know how to balance the cards, but like that is pretty neat. Also, what I would change like at the current situation, like you have cards that are really heavy RNG, like Yoxeron, it can decide a game or yeah. And I don't like cards that really have the impact of deciding a single game. So like just Dr. Boom was, Yoxeron is the same in my eyes. Yoxeron does require some deck building around it, but I think that I still think it's like way too much RNG for a card for competitive play at least.
Yeah, this is something most pro players want to change. I mean, the RNG heavy cards. So I think Blizzard should do something about it.
Well, I think like Yoxeron is really good, but they didn't think it through because I like cards that enforce to make you build decks around it, like Patron. You have like Challenger, you had like Reno. Those cards are like, I think those cards are amazing because you have to build a deck around it and it makes a new archetype. Yoxeron did that as well, but it's RNG a lot. So that's what I don't like.
I see. So about tournaments, you made your first big impact at the Assembly Winter 2015 when you became the champion and almost became the back-to-back champion in the 2016 version where you were the runner-up. How did that affect your career and did that change your mindset after that win, after that big win?
Yeah, I did, but like all in Finland, I always did good because Assembly also had a summer edition. It was just called differently. It was the Asus Rook tournament, and I got third as well, together with Hoy. So that was pretty nice as well. So I got 1, 2, and 3 in Finland. So that was really amazing. But like when I won the first tournament, it gave you a taste because you got first. Like the thrill, the adrenaline of winning, it's an amazing feel, and you wanna reenact that feeling. You wanna have that feeling again. So it makes you more motivated to keep on playing.
Definitely. And since Assembly 2016, we haven't heard you taking place in any big tournaments, and you also are a free agent right now. Why is that? Did something
Yeah,
change?
correctly. So after Assembly 2016, I did play prelims as well. Didn't make it to top 8, and I also went to DreamHack Sweden. Didn't do so also. But like the main reason I didn't show up in other tournaments is like I lost my team. Like they went bankrupt. So if you don't have the support, it demotivated me a little bit as well. So I started playing a bit less. But like I want to change that and come back stronger than ever.
That's that's great to hear. We'd like to see you back in the top ranks. So, speaking of that, what are your goals for Hearthstone this year and maybe the first months of the upcoming year, 2017?
Well, so I've won tournaments before, but I want to win tournaments that are associated with Blizzard. So I really want to get into the seasonal championship. Like, just if it's top A, like that's personal goal for me because I just want to travel like to America and because I've traveled all over Europe but never went to America. So I want to take the next step and go to America and compete in the seasonal championship.
Great, maybe even at the BlizzCon finals.
Yeah, yeah. We'll take it from the top 8 and then we see. Like, always in tournaments like you're top 8. Okay, that was my goal. Am I happy with it? No, I'm not happy with top 8. I want more. And then like you drop out of top 8, and then you said like this was my goal from the start, but you're not happy with top 8. Never.
Yeah, I see. We always strive for the better, right?
Yep.
So do you have any advice or thoughts you'd like to share with your fans or other aspiring competitive players?
Yeah, you have to keep playing. That's important. But practice, do online cups. Also, network with like other aspiring players. So you have like a connection with other players. You can exchange ideas, and that's really helpful. Like uh, doing it alone is very hard. If you know the correct people, it helps. It helps a lot. But like you have to keep playing, trying new things and stuff. And of course, just play ladder. If you top in ladder every time, people will notice you for sure.
Great. Hard work pays off. I mean, the more you practice, the more you get rewarded.
Indeed.
That's great. So I think we can wrap it up. Do you have any final shout-outs?
Yeah, I want to thank you for the interview, of course, and everyone that's watching. So a shout out to you all, and yeah, keep an eye out for me because I'm coming back.
Awesome. We expect you back. Thank you very, very much for having this interview with me. It was an honor having you here today. You can all follow Vortex on Twitter. I have a link right here at Vortex Hearthstone. Right here, yeah. So follow him, drop him a follow, and thank you. See you guys soon. Bye.
Goodbye.